Where's everyone else?
Guys are still there. Big success. Our big new star of us stuck home. Sick.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Club's under new management. Jerry still owns the place, but he's got this idiot running things from day to day. They didn't see eye to eye. Things got tense. Taylor stepped in, and Casey, who does have a decent idea in his pretty little head every now and then, convinced me to clear out. Let the guys do their thing. Take it up with Jerry next week. Check clears the same either way.
What's the problem?
What's not the problem when you put one of these young kids in charge of shit? They're all like Lewis. They all think they know a better way, and they want more and more for less and less. And when you point that out, they go on and on and on about followers and how they're really paying you in exposure. World is changing, Tom. Between people ripping our shit down and posting it to the tube sites and all these little Insta thoughts, nickel and diming folks on the fan sites, I don't even recognize the industry anymore. The numbers are shit, going every which way but up. Last year, the site pulled down 1/10 of what we made our best 3 years. This house is a downgrade from what we used to have. Half the rooms, half the boys.
So are we in trouble?
No. But I'll tell you, it's getting harder and harder to justify doing all of this for all of you. When I'm getting more attitude than gratitude these days. And loyalty doesn't mean shit to anybody anymore. Look at Lewis. Jim. Probably Casey next. Or you. I'm grateful. Every single one of you.
If it's so bad, Jordan, why not pack it all up and teach us a lesson?
Be careful what you wish for, Tom.
Seriously, Jordan, what's your end game? Because sitting around bitching about your life and your employees isn't a plan.
I'm touched by your concern for me.
This shit affects more than just you, Jordan. Think about Casey. You're pretty much keeping that kid in a holding pattern.
I am only going to tell you this one time, Tom. I don't need you to tell me a thing. Not about my business, not about Casey, or any of my friends here.
Friends? Really? You're not splitting the rent with a bunch of friends, Jordan. You're running your own little fantasy island, stocked with guys who aren't your friends. They're your employees. Sure, it's all great as some kind of immersion therapy full of fucked up childhood feelings, but let's not pretend you don't pay everyone to be here.
You don't know a fucking thing about my childhood or how I grew up.
I know you didn't grow up. You weren't the kid who took all the rejection from the jocks and the frat boys and the popular kids and did something good with it. You did this. You just went out and collected the most vulnerable versions of all the guys you couldn't get the time of day from back then and forced them into the sickest game of roleplay I've ever seen. It's fucking disgusting.
Fantasy Island? Immersion therapy? Go fuck yourself. It's called business, Tom. Ever heard of it? I hire guys who I get along with, who are good at their job and who can make me money. This shit has nothing to do with me. All I see is their talent and potential.
Come on, Jordan. How many black guys you ever hire? Hispanic? You literally told Lewis he didn't fit in here. Because every single guy you pay to have around is just a stand-in from everyone that rejected you back in Plainfield, Illinois. And then you wait, and you wait, until you apply just the right leverage in just the right way, until you can get these guys to do all the stuff that none of them would do back home. At least to you.
You don't know a goddamn thing about me. Oh, but you better believe that I know about you. I see right through your trashy little rebel without a clue back, Tom. I see right through to the poor little rich kid who thinks that it's fun to get down in the dirt and slum around with the likes of us. All while crying into his diary at night about how emotionally difficult it is to have a rich family and a big dick.
There we go. Right on time. Everything's about the dick to you, Jordan. Or rather, the dick you'd never get if you didn't pull out your checkbook.
You're a fucking mess, Tom. With all your virtue signaling, a judgment of us lesser human beings, you'd never know that you're the surprise bastard son of the third richest man in the world. Oh, right. But you didn't find that out till recently. Because while he definitely wanted your mom, turning out the family mate is just classic, isn't it? He definitely didn't want you.
Shut the hell up.
Or what? You're gonna hit me? Please. Because that would actually require you to take a stand and make a goddamn choice. Drop the Long Island tough guy act, Tom. I'm already full up on the performative self-righteousness and your progressive hetero flexibility.
It always comes down to that, doesn't it? You're mad because you can't have me. You can manipulate all the other guys, professionally, personally, do whatever it takes to get them into your bed and onto your cameras. Make them take all the risk. But you can't have me, and it fucking kills you.
I don't want you, Tom. I don't want to help you. I don't want to fuck you. And I definitely don't want to indulge this professional victimhood any longer.
Bullshit! If I said you could have me right now, you'd be on your knees so fast, your mouth.
Get out of my way.
Classic Jordan. All talk, no action.